Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we will study Chapter 4 Basic Geometrical Ideas of Class 6 Introduction to Basic Geometrical Ideas. In this chapter, several important geometric terms are included which holds extreme importance in the later grades. The topics that are introduced not only help the students to build a foundation in geometry but will also help them to grasp the level higher concepts in the later grades easily. So the main topics which we cover here are basic definitions in geometry, polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals and circles. First, the definition of point. It determines a location and is usually determined by a capital letter. Next is line segment. The line segment is the shortest distance between 2 points. It's called a line segment. And line is extending a line segment indefinitely on both the sides. A line is obtained. Intersecting line. If two distant lines meet or cross at a point, they are called intersecting lines. Parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines which are always on the same distance apart and never intersect anywhere in a plane. Next is ray. A ray is a line which starts from a particular point and goes indefinitely towards a particular direction. Next is curve. It is drawing which is done without lifting the pencil. Next is simple curve. A curve that never crosses itself is a simple curve. Closed and open curve. A curve is closed if its ends are joined. Otherwise, it is an open curve if its ends are open from any of the side. Next is angle. It is made up of two rays which are starting from a common point. Next is polygons. Now what is polygons? A polygon can be defined as a closed figure which is made up of line segment. Polygons can be numerous types like triangles who has 3 line segments, quadrilateral who have 4 line segments, pentagon who has 5 line segments and so on. A few important terms related to polygons are sides of a polygon. So the sides of a polygon are known as the line segment. Next is adjacent side. 2 points having the same end points are called the adjacent side. Next is vertex. Vertex is the meeting or intersecting point of a pair of sides. Next is diagonal. A diagonal is obtained by joining any two non-adjacent vertices of a polygon. Triangle. A triangle is a polygon having 3 line segments or 3 sides. We can see a triangle in the given figure which is ABC, and we can write triangle as triangle ABC like this. In this triangle, AB, BC and AC are the sides of a triangle and A, B, C are the vertices of the triangle, and the angle between BC and AC is angle B and angle B, and the angles between AC is angle C and C, and between AB and AC the angles are angle A and angle A. Next is quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is defined as a four-sided polygon. It has 4 line segments or sides and thus 4 angles also. A diagram of a quadrilateral is given for better understanding. It should be noted that the vertices of a quadrilateral are named in a cyclic manner. So this is a figure of a quadrilateral. In this diagram you can see AD and DC are one of the example of adjacent side. Also AD and BC are the opposite sides here, and angle A and angle C are the opposite angles. In this, if the line segment is drawn from A to C or from B to D, it becomes a diagonal. Circle. A circle can be defined as a closed figure formed by a set of points in a plane which are located at the same distance from a fixed point, which is the center. A few important terms related to circle is radius, diameter, circumference, chord, sector and segment. Radius, the fixed distance at which the 2 points are located from the center, is called the radius. Diameter is the length of the line segment which join any 2 points on a circle by passing through the center. Diameter is always double the radius, or you can say the radius is always the half of the diameter. Next is circumference. The distance around the circle is known as the circumference of a circle, or you can say it is a perimeter of a circle. Next is a chord. A chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is a chord. Sector. It is the region in the interior of a circle which is enclosed by an arc on one side and pair of radii on the other two sides. Segment. It is a region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc and a chord. Next is points. A point determines a specific location. They are denoted by any capital letter of English alphabet. Next is curve. In simple terms, any line that is not straight is said to be a curve. If a curve does not cross itself, then it is a simple curve. You can see it in this figure. This is a simple curve and this is not a simple curve. Curves are also known as closed and open curves. A curve is said to be closed if its ends are joined. A curve whose ends are open are said to be an open curve. So this is a figure of a closed curve and this is a figure of an open curve. Next is a polygon. A simple closed figure made of a line segment is called a polygon. So this is a figure of a polygon. First we will see the sides. The line segment forming the polygon here are AB, BC, CD, DE, EA are the sides of the polygon. The terms related to polygons are vertex, adjacent sides, adjacent vertices and diagonals. The meeting points of a pair of sides here are A, B, C, D are the vertices of the polygon, and any two sides of a polygon with a common end point here are AB and BC, if you see it in the figure, are the adjacent sides, and the adjacent vertices are the end points on the same side of the polygon. Here A and B are the adjacent vertices. Next is the diagonal. The line segment joining the non-adjacent vertices of a polygon, here AC, AD, BD, BE are the diagonals of the polygon. Next is triangle. A triangle is a three-sided polygon. It has three sides, three angles and three vertices. It has an interior and exterior region. So P, Q and R are the vertices. PQ, QR and RP are the sides. Angle PQR, QRP and RPQ are the angles. T lies on the triangle. X and Y lie in the interior of the triangle. You can see it in the figure. And Z lie in the exterior of the triangle. Next is quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon with four sides, four angles and four vertices. So you can see it in this figure. This is ABCD. In this figure, AB, BC, CD and D are the sides of the quadrilateral. A, B, C and D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. A, B, C, D, B, C and D are the pairs of opposite sides. Angle A, C, B and D are the opposite pair of the opposite angles. Angle A is adjacent to angle B and angle D. Similarly, relations exist for all other angles. Now angles. An angle is made up of two rays starting at a common point. These rays are called the arms of the angle. The common endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. While naming an angle, the vertex of the angle has to be in the middle. For example, ray OP and ray OQ of an angle, it is denoted as angle POQ, or you can say it QOP. Exterior and interior points to an angle. An angle separates its plane into three regions. These regions are the angle, interior of the angle and exterior of the angle. In the figure above, point F and R lie in the interior of angle ABC. Point A, B and C lie on the angle ABC, and P, X and T lie on the exterior of the angle ABC. Next is circles. A circle is a simple closed figure which is not a polygon. So we have studied polygons, but circle is not a polygon. A circle is basically formed when a point is moving at a fixed distance from a fixed point. The fixed point in the middle is called the center. The distance moved by the point around the circle is called the circumference of the circle. Next is terms related to circle. The chord of a circle is a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle. A diameter is a chord passing through the center of a circle. The diameter divides the circle into 2 equal halves and it divides the circle in a semicircle. So you can see a circle in this figure. This is a figure of a circle and this portion is called an arc. This is a sector and this is a segment. A region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides is called a sector. A region in the interior of a circle enclosed by a chord and an arc is called a segment. Next is a line segment. The shortest distance between 2 points is called a line segment. Those points are called the endpoints on a line segment. So you can see it in this figure. This is a line segment A and B. Here A and B are the endpoints on the line segment A, B. Line segment is extended on both the sides indefinitely, then it is called a line. It contains indefinite number of points on it. A ray is a portion of a line. It starts at one point and it called its starting point and goes endlessly in the other direction. In the ray AB, A is the starting point and B is just a point on the path of the ray. Next is intersecting and parallel lines. If two lines have a common point, they are said to be intersecting. You can see it in this figure. Lines L and M here have a common point, that is P. Hence they are intersecting lines with P being the point of intersection. If two lines have no common points, then they are said to be parallel. Here AB and CD are parallel